This is Nick Bellafatto, and I'm here with San Francisco junior welterweight, the undefeated Karim Hitta Mayfield. Karim will make his second appearance on HBO to take on Puerto Rican fighter Thomas Dulorme to be for the vacant NABF title as a co-feature to headline attraction Sergey the Crusher Kovalev. This coming from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Karim, welcome and thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.
There was talk of you previously of mixing it up with Hank Lundy, but your new promoter, Top Rank, didn't feel he was the best option for you. Considering your take, how satisfying is it now that you're taking on Thomas Dulorme? Although he's a less accomplished fighter, you're on a much bigger platform, and it could lead to even bigger things.
Yeah, well, definitely. I feel that was a better opportunity, a better fight. You know, I think as an opponents, they were pretty much best, probably same caliber of opponents, but the outcome, or the payday and the what was opportunity was better that they were offering with being able to fight on network television and actually fighting for a title. So definitely the best option was taking on Thomas Dulorme, and it was a smart move.
How has training camp gone, and who in the way of sparring partners has ventured into your camp, if you care to share?
Sparring partners, camp has been going well. I'm sure every fighter says that, but my camp has actually been well, just due to the fact that I have world-class sparring. We had before we left, we had Amir Khan out here, Berto, even Angulo, and also a few other guys, Antonio Johnson and Alan Sanchez, who is another great up-and-coming fighter. Nevertheless, it's been good sparring. We've had fast guys, hard-punching guys, tall guys, and strong guys. So we've been mixing it up, southpaws. We've been adding some southpaws in there because we do know he switch up. So we're prepared for anything he brings us March 29th.
At face value, Tomas is a rangy fighter. He needs room to punch. You make a habit of roughing up people on the inside. Is that what we're going to be looking for from your part?
Being with Virgil Hunter, I've actually became a little more technical at times, but definitely that's a part of my style. My coach, Batista, has been here, and he always has me to make sure I don't go away from any of those abilities that's got me to thus far. So, I definitely plan on doing certain things like that at the time, and it depends on how the situation is at the time of the fight. But for the most part, that won't be my actual whole game plan. But I'm sure at times I probably will be mugging them.
You're the hard hitter, and Dulorme's been pushed along as a showcase talent as opposed to you. Did you specifically train for, or might you be looking for more than just a decision win, considering what's at stake and considering that he kind of been exposed as having a soft chin against the seasoned Carlos Abreu?
Well, certainly. For the most part, I can't remember ever training to fight for points. So I am always trying to take a guy out. I won't rush it, but it will come.
This is a big opportunity for you. But at times, a lot of fight fans find you difficult to watch. And what I'm getting at in extreme sense is you have a guy like Guillermo Rigundo, extreme talent, but at the same time, Bob Arum doesn't find him very marketable. Has there been a conscious effort on your part to maybe tweak some things, because you mentioned adding in a few new punches, to maybe make you more of a hot property or be more offensive minded, or does that play into your thoughts?
Well, certainly. My sole objective is always to win the fight for the most part, but at the same time, you do want to be able to fight on network television. You do want to have good sportsmanship. So with that being said, I have actually helped to critique my style, which has actually made me better with what people may say wrestling or mugging or whatever, for them not actually liking the style. Regardless, I always just want to come up with a win, but with me, the way that I've figured out to get room, I've actually figured out how not to smother myself so much to where I can't get punches off. So actually, that was actually what they didn't like, was actually not doing well. It wasn't good for me at the same time if they didn't like it. But now, since I've figured out how to get more distance, it's actually more crowd-pleasing and actually works better in my behalf.
Let's assume you take care of business against Dulorme, maybe rack up another win over recognizable opposition to put you in line for a major title shot. That being said, looking at the 140-pound landscape, all the fighters are golden boy with the exception of Ruslan Provodnikov. What's your thoughts on maybe facing the Russian down the road?
I definitely that's a fight I would definitely like to take. I mean, we have similar opponents that we've actually fought. Mauricio Herrera beat him. I beat Mauricio Herrera. Even though style makes fights, but I mean mentally that means a lot to me. But for the most part, it's definitely a good fight that I could see that could possibly be in the near future.
Again, going back to the landscape at 140, they're all Golden Boy fighters. What's your take on maybe moving up to 147 if things pan out your way? If things don't pan out your way at 140, where you have the Bradleys, the Pacquiaos, and the Juan Manuel Marquez as being top-ranked fighters?
Yeah, well, I definitely take. Most of my career, I actually fought at 147 pounds until I was offered a title fight, NABF title that I won. But I fought actually most of my career at 147, so it wouldn't be a problem with me going back to 147 and taking those guys out.
And the last question is not even a question. I want to let people know that Karim "Hard Hitter" Mayfield is a big supporter of boxing at all levels, including the amateurs.
Yes.
I see you down at the amateurs. You know, and your presence amongst the young fighters is inspirational. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, well, it's good to always see someone that's in your position or in the position that you've been in, to see them being successful at that. So, I like to go be a light and be inspiration and motivation in them, to show them that, and actually, you can hear about them, but when you actually see them in person, it's a good look. It motivates you to do more. It motivates you to work harder. So I like to be a light and to be inspiration to them, and to show them that if I can do it, and where I started from, I didn't start from a young age. I started very older. I'm actually starting at 20 years old, and just showing that whatever you put your mind to do, it's a cliche, but hey, it's possible to do, and it's definitely you're able to make it happen once you put your mind to do it.
Karim, thanks for your time, and good luck on March 29th.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Right on, brother. Thank you.